Hello. So here we are doing a little vlog with Stephanie Parent-Chandler and Megan Just-Mancini, who are a couple awesome psychologists at Sojourn Psychology. And we're going to talk about routine and schedule during social isolation, social distancing. So I'm going to toss it over to Megan.
Hello. So I think my big piece of advice that I would want to give to people right now, and that I've taken seriously for myself as well, is creating some semblance and creating some structure in my life and helping clients to do so in their lives, because we're in a time right now that we have no control, and having no control, I can speak for myself too, is really scary. And so if we can create some semblance and we can create some control, there's a lot of stability and a lot of, I think, feel good that comes from that. So like for me, what I've been doing, I go to bed the same time every night. I wake up the same time. I work out in the morning. I have the same breakfast. Like I'm creating structure in all areas of my life so that there's so much that's outside of my control, but that I can, I can feel more stable and I can feel more in control in my life, which has been really healthy, happy, good. I think I've been working a lot with clients ranging from, kiddos to adolescents to adults in terms of creating that structure and that stability in their lives as well. So that's kind of my main piece. Steph, I'll shoot it down to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Megan. I think that's a really great way to help people, I guess, understand of what is within their control and how they can manage a situation that's so uncertain, right? For my family, so I have a couple, as you two know, I have a couple of young kiddos. So my little guy is now out of preschool, and I have one who's not quite ready for preschool yet. And we were just kind of letting it go, kind of free range, do your thing. And what we noticed, my partner and I, is that they really were struggling. We could tell their sleep schedule was off, and we were still doing the same schedule, but their schedule was off. They seemed to not be sleeping as well. Our little guy, just his energy levels were just so high and just a little bit outside of character. And it was taking a toll on us because we weren't really able to feel very great as parents when we were doing our best and still seeing these challenges. So I really, my partner and I really discussed about how we need to put some structure in place. And so together and with our kiddo we structure our day where from a certain amount of time till a certain amount of time in the morning, we're going to have breakfast, screen time or TV time together, and movement break in the morning, right? So we're doing some kids yoga or some kids that up. And for us, it's been really helpful to just have a little bit of time, half an hour, maybe a little bit later, we'll do something else. So he gets like half an hour learning time. My daughter does too. And then from there, we do a bit of outside time. Again, more movement, trying to work it throughout the day, right? And we've been doing it for like 3 days now, but we've found that me and my partner, our levels of stress have gone down. We're feeling a bit more in control of things. And our kids seem to just be excited, like, what's next on the schedule and what are we going to do? And so I think that it takes a bit of work up front, but I think the benefit of it is so much larger than maybe you might think of what having a schedule might be. And again, it does, I want to tell people, don't feel like it has to be from 9 to 10 o'clock, from 10 to 11 o'clock. It doesn't have to be that rigid, but just put some purpose and some meaning into what you want to accomplish in your day so you feel productive and you feel like you're having fun. And I think that that's where I would kind of come from with that too. What do you think, Tara? I know that you have little ones too and probably have some structure in your life that you need to have too. So yeah.
Yeah, thanks you guys. It's so awesome listening to both of you and considering my own process while I'm hearing what you guys are doing. So there's a few things. I go back like way back to my early roots of being a lifeguard. And what I was taught back then was kid activities work well if you keep in mind maybe 10-minute sections. So when I'm trying to provide some structure for my kids, I keep in mind that it's probably going to be 10-minute sound bites. Also, the realistic expectation with schoolwork that they're not going to be doing 7 hours of curriculum. And although kids are active and routine for 7 hours at school and teachers do a lot of work with them, they aren't just learning for 7 hours at school either, which I think is important. I'm not trying to minimize the education field at all, because they do provide structure for 7 hours. Your kids don't need to be like reading a book or sitting in a chair and doing math all day long. So go easy on yourselves. What I find for me right now, I am looking at my visual schedule a lot more, and I find it something that is giving me more security and certainty. So having a visual schedule in your home that you and your kids, all your people can see, is going to be helpful for the kids and for you. And like Stephanie and Megan have said, you can make adjustments and have flexibility as needed. I think too, going back to my real original psychology roots, it was deep in meaning focused therapy and wellness. Right now, wellness is key. Social, emotional, intellectual, physical, occupational, so our job structure, redefining our job description. That's what we're all doing, as well as spiritual. So when you consider your day, it's good to consider the wellness wheel and how you are dropping that into each day. Okay, so those are a few tips. Really, please, you guys, go easy on yourselves. Yeah. So I'll say bye-bye.
Bye. Good luck, everyone.
Stay healthy, stay structured.
Yes, yes.
Awesome.